In this part of the world, particularly TRT constituency, the girl child has not had a fair deal in terms of access to education. The challenges of FGM and challenges of GBV, gender-based violence, are still happening in this region. And so when we engaged with the World Vision, we decided that one of the best support that we can give to our people is to provide educational facilities. For a long time, there has been no secondary school in this area. This whole division called Akoret has now gotten its first girls' high school in the history of mankind. We can describe this one as an oasis of education in this region. We can also say that it's the basis of what we would say the fountain of knowledge in this region. This will therefore transform the lives of the girl child, and we are also going to be partnering with others to construct a school, a similar school within this region for the boys, so that we can be able to begin to tame the challenges of insecurity, the change of lifestyle, so we can be able to get these young people getting employment elsewhere and transforming the quality of life of the region.
If you check on the records and statistics which are existing, you will be told the Akoret is 98%, the illiteracy level is 98%, equivalent to parts of Selale. Where we are now, where we are standing, I can call it is an oasis in a desert. It is like finding a glass of cold water in a desert. It will quench your thirst and you will feel at home. This place, it has been changed completely. And I cannot imagine that this place will once again go behind. It will go back to where it was during the time of raids, the bandits. It will not go back to the regime of FGM, circumcising girls. It will never go back. This project here will transform girls in this community. The vulnerable people in Pokot community are always women and girls, because a man sees a girl as a source of wealth, not as somebody, a human being. It is always a source of wealth. So whenever a girl is born in a Pokot community, you start preparing, you count your herd of cattle, you count your herd of camels, you count your herd of sheep, you count your herd of goats. So it is like you are giving part, wherever you give a part, you give part to cows and goats. It was a retrogressive kind of thinking and culture in this area. But through World Vision, it has transformed this community. First of all, they taught these people on mindset change. And reaching now here, we have around 98, 99 girls here. That is the biggest number a Pokot community could send to a school. For a start, 98 is a big number. And I can tell you, going forward and the future of this nation, of this place, of this Akoret, things will change drastically and we will have development seen in this area. Girls, children, women, we will have women who have gone to school. We will have girls who have gone to school. We will have people of higher calibers from this community.
First, it's the first school in Tiati, girls' school in Tiati, and that is so unique because considering the social norms and the retrogressive cultural practices that exist within this community, you realize that girls are not prioritized when it comes to education. And so us having a school here is one way of enhancing access to education for girls, as we also ensure that we are working very closely with the community and the county to be able to address the retrogressive cultural practices that exist within the community. And so some of the factors that really hinder girls' access to education is FGM. Once a girl has gone through FGM, then that girl is prepared for marriage. And immediately that girl has been prepared for marriage, there'll be no any thought in terms of her being able to access education. And that's why for us, as we aim at addressing the FGM within the community, one of our priority was to ensure that at least we have a school as one way of enhancing access to education. The main call that we have as World Vision to the community here is for them to be able to view girls just the same as boys and give them opportunity to education. Because even with the 98 girls that we have in this institution, already they're still experiencing challenges within the community, whereby when they go home, their parents still force them into marriage, taking their belongings, taking their uniform. And so our cry as World Vision is for the community and the parents around this community, around this area, to be able to see girls as also having a right to education and being able to support them through this journey in realizing their education potential.